Hello, everyone. This is Diane Rosso with Joe LaValle and Tips on Pips. We're going to be working on lesson number 4 today in trading. Hey, Joe.
Hi, Diane.
Hey, this is an interesting one, Joe. The objective is not to buy low and sell high, but to buy high and to sell higher. I think the concept here is very clear, is that we really spend a lot of time as traders trying to find the tops and the bottoms. Is that a fair assessment of what's going on in this relationship with buying high and selling low?
Oh, for sure. Like the first thing people learn when they're buying and selling stuff is buy low and sell high. And at
Right.
first glance, that seems like it makes a lot of sense. That if you can buy something low and sell it high, then that's a good way to go. The problem is what's low and what's high. So what we try to do then is we try to say something like, we buy high and we sell higher. Let's take a look at this Euro chart right here. Back in November, this could be relatively high or relatively low, but if we wait for a trend to happen and we buy in the trend, we're buying high, we're not buying at the absolute low, and we're selling higher. And so that worked out. I think a lot of it really, Diane, is go with the trend.
You know, when we go back and look at our first couple of rules, um, going with the trend is huge, and not adding to a losing position is number one. And so if you're going in the right direction, then you're going to be buying higher than you were buying before.
That's right. I think it's a little counterintuitive here because we're trained to buy low and sell high. And if the currency is making a new high, we tend to think that's the place to sell, when in reality, a lot of times that's the place to buy. If we look at this point right here on this row chart, it's making a new high, and the high is from about 4 or 5 months ago, but yet it went even higher. And so we see that happen a lot, and a lot of it is because the market, we think it's efficient, but it's really not very efficient.
So the whole idea of buy high and sell higher is really not a trick concept, is it, Joe?
Now, a lot of people want to go with the winner, and that's just the way it is. And so if you see something that's making a new high or a new low, then there's a lot of attention there. And there's a tendency for it to go in that value. And if you want it to go higher and you're at an all-time high, that's a reasonable aspect of it. And a lot of times people are afraid to go ahead and do that because they think it's topped out.
So another way to say this might be that if we buy low and sell high, what we really might be doing is counter trend trading.
That's right. It's really hard psychologically to buy something that is a new high. I think everyone struggles with that. It's like, well, this is a new high. Now's the time to go in the opposite direction. And you could take it even further and say, why not just buy everything that's a new high? Well, sometimes it actually is an actual high and the market does turn, as we can see that in the chart. And so what you're trying to do is you're trying to find the best price to get in on a trend. And if it looks like it's a new high or new low, if it makes sense, don't be afraid of it.
Great words of advice, Joe. Buy high, sell higher, and be in the trend. Thanks for joining us everyone.
Thanks, Dan.
Mm.